If I think I'm asking a rhetorical question like, oh, what's the point? Nothing about that is rhetorical in terms of what's happening in my brain. And if I'm not conscious, it drops into my subconscious.
That's right.
Is what I believe.
Yeah.
And then it begins to infuse, and I will say, to be dramatic, it's going to poison the rest of my day. Around what's the
100%.
point?
Yeah. Your imagination, I would say that your imagination is like a faithful genie, and it will answer any question, but you can't fool it. It doesn't really pay attention to your words. So if you say, what's the point? It knows what you're really asking. There is no point, is there? Okay. And I would say the imagination can make the Mona Lisa or it can make Auschwitz, and it has made both. And it will make both. It'll do whatever you want it to do. So make sure you ask it the right question. I would say to my students who are in writing, like if you're writing along and you're trying to write about a pirate who does kung fu, the imagination say, great, let's help you make a story about a pirate who's doing kung fu up on the mizzenmast and the lightning's coming down. He's showing you all this thing that never existed until you thought of it. And imagination says, I don't care. I'll help you do that. I'll show you that. I will show you that as real as the chair you're sitting in. And you need it to be that way to write it. Okay. And then you say, oh my God, I like it, but what if no one else does? And the imagination says, oh wait, you want the answer to that question? Okay, I will now show you the world, the dystopian future where I will show it to you just like I showed you that kung fu doing pirate. It'll be just as real, and you'll see it real in your imagination and think, oh my God, it's happened. So careful, with great power comes great responsibility. So when you ask a question, it will get answered. So make sure you want the answer.